Oh, didn't know that was gonna come in like that. Well, let's rotate. Then when boom, temporary green screen, ladies and gentlemen. This is just unofficial meeting of the minds, if you will. Uh, my brothers, my comedy group members, my creative consulting team here on BS with BSN. They're like pretty much writers to the show. So you heard that here first. So once everything blew up, you know who's helping behind the scenes. All right. So since you know why we're here, Vanilla Isis ran amok earlier this week on the 6th of January. We're going to talk about that. Trump supporters stormed the Capitol, got in the Capitol. That's right, the government building in Washington, D.C., the Capitol, stormed it. No, if you're tuning in now, I'm not talking about Al Qaeda or ISIS. Talking about Trump supporters. Did it themselves. They organized it. And a well done organization, I might say, if I'm speaking from an unbiased perspective. Anywho, let me go ahead and bring my boys on the show, ladies and gentlemen. You know them, you love them, you've seen them. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, Tarik Lewis. And wait. You know Chuck's preference. Let me go ahead. Let me get Chuck in first so he can be.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go ahead and get Chuck, because I know Chuck is real OCD about this. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, writer, Chuck Glass. Chuck.
Stand by, I'm tweeting, because Donald Trump can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, Tarik Lewis.
I'm enjoying drinking rich white people's tears.
Good thing I'm poor, I guess.
No, you're good, man.
I was the whole time on your Facebook when you said that, I'm like, hey, don't lump me in with those fucking mouth breathers, all right? I fight the cause.
Hey, Chuck, don't feel bad. I've had to prove myself to black people, too. I'm one of y'all, I swear. You just look like us.
I can play basketball. Turns out I can't.
So what's funny is all my white friends made sure some way checked in to let me know that they had nothing to do with that shit. So one of my friends from high school was like, hey, bro, I'm home.
That's hilarious.
The whole time that shit was going down, I was trying to act like an NFL cornerback, like, yo, no flags. I didn't touch it. No hands, wasn't me.
But legit. I mean, as a person who grew up around, in white neighborhoods, I was sitting there watching. I was like, these are different white people. I'm not used to these. This is a whole different sect of white folks.
This is
these Trump supporters. This is a different group. Those aren't the people I know.
You don't go to Dade City very often, then.
I'm from South Carolina. Those are very familiar white people. I've seen them my whole life.
Yeah. Okay. There was a couple of brothers in there.
Bruh.
Sprinkle. A couple brothers in there. Sprinkle.
Yeah, but if you zoom out, you'll see someone behind them with a cup of tea. Just.
I love it.
That's a Get Out reference. If you guys didn't get it,
yeah,
seen it. Phenomenal film.
Yeah.
So there's so many different things that's happened over the course of time. Like the videos they show, it wasn't we're gonna barricade the door down. It's like security / police were like, all right, come on in. Like it's like your homeboy works the door at the club, and it's like, ain't nobody looking. Slide everybody in real quick before midnight hits and everybody got paid.
Yeah. They defended their capital the way James Harden defends the paint.
We actually, it's funny. My friends and I had a text chain going on. It was like things that are harder to get into than the Capitol, and one of them was a picture of, I don't know if you guys can see this, one of those cake things.
Oh yeah.
Someone said it was harder to get into Popeyes when they debuted their chicken sandwich than it was the Capitol. I said it was harder to get into a Best Buy when they launched the PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the playoffs. If you aren't an NFC team, NFC East team. Congratulations to your Giants for blowing it again. By the way, Tarik.
It wasn't our fault, man. The Eagles set us up for the okie doke.
Yeah, it's hard to make the playoffs when you're like 4 games below 500.
We deserved it. We deserved to be there.
Yeah. To get your ass rocked by the Bucks.
And we're a scholarship playoff team. We had a special program to get in.
Yeah, they rezoned my house, so I can be here.
So
sorry, we're talking football. We're not supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
It's okay. So, what was some of the wildest clips that you guys seen?
Yo, it wasn't a clip, but the woman who got maced and was like crying, it was like, we were starting a revolution. That one to me was hilarious. Huh?
The Animaniacs lady?
Yes. No. Yeah, it was her.
Yeah.
Yes. That was
we were talking about that off. Barry and I were talking about that off air.
You can't start a revolution and then cry.
No, you can't. There's no crime.
Yeah.
They showed that she, like, when you pull out the camera as well, she has an onion in her hand and she's rubbing it on her face.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even real. She was just bullshitting.
Mm.
Do you know how psycho you have to be to think about, I'm just going to rub this onion on my eyes when I get on TV to make it seem like, why?
She probably got it from that vendor that set up for a hot dog stand right in the middle of the.
Yeah, I'm saying, why did you have an onion? That lets you know that Mexicans were on site. All that shit they talk, and they out there at the farmer's market. You motherfuckers.
What do you mean you're out of onions? Do you have some street corn? Give me some street corn. That has some guano.
Oh, wait a minute. Onions help when you are maced.
Oh, do they?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I've never been maced.
Amanda, why have you been maced?
Yeah.
What are you?
Yeah, Amanda, no means no.
And yeah,
Amanda's pulling the LA law on us.
It can actually be used as a legal argument and for premeditation. So I'm inviting her. I'm inviting her to any court date we have.
Yeah, Amanda's got to plead everybody's case because she's dropping information I never heard.
So
I'd never heard that before.
So you mean to tell me I could be walking around with a bag of yellow Vidalias and then someone be like, "You trying to start a riot?"
Are you making ready or trying to overthrow the government? Both.
She's in the domestic violence court.
Okay. Yo, you need to get her on the show and just talk about that.
I mean, I could bring her in.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
You know, I changed my mind. Yeah. My favorite was the brother who was being chased, and every once in a while he would turn around and be like, "Man, y'all better stop now! I'm telling you, that brother." I feel that. Listen, as someone who was bullied, I feel that dude. You know, because when you running from somebody, you be like, "You know, fuck you, man, I'm gonna take this. Y'all better stop!" And you look, and he's like, "There's too many of them."
It was like he was yelling at that dog in the neighborhood that'd be chasing people. Son, you better go, leave me.
Come back now.
I ain't gonna tell you twice. I ain't gonna tell you a third time. The fifth time I told you.
He didn't even have a gun. He had like a little what's the
little baton.
One of the things the conductor has in the orchestra. Yeah,
that motherfucker had a shillelagh. He was a cop from 1918. He was an Irish cop from the 1918s. Move along, will ya? I'll whack that one.
Did he swing it out?
Where'd they get the motherfucker from Peaky Blinders out here trying to beat up people coming up the stairs? That whole thing. So my wife and I, we were sitting down. We're just having a casual lunch, hanging out with my son. Like, well, let's watch the shit show, and then it became an actual shit show. We're like, cancel our plans.
Yeah.
This is where we're going to be. We stayed up, I think, on and off. We watched until about 3 a.m. Listen,
man, I was ignoring it. I was like, why is working from home? And people were talking about it on Facebook. And I'm at a point with Trump. I'm just like, I'm not going to pay attention anymore. You know, I mean, like if somebody mentions it, I don't even pay attention. And I was like, there's no way that these Trump supporters are storming the Capitol like the beginning of the Beat It video. And I turned that shit on, and Them motherfuckers were coming out of the sewers, climbing walls, B.
My favorite clip. So when it all started, my favorite clip. I don't know if you guys saw this. It was a line of protesters waiting in wheelchairs, waiting for the elevator to go up to the floor. We're storming the castle. There's one woman didn't have any arms or legs, and someone tweeted like, "Who let a boneless wing in here?"
Yeah, I think Tarik, she mentioned that.
Why?
Oh.
Why did let Bran Stark storm?
Do you remember the little girl in the wheelchair from Different Strokes with Arnold's friend?
No.
Okay. I might be making that up. It might be Webster. I'm getting my little.
You give me a short black people mixed
I'm
up.
getting my black people with kidney disease mixed up.
I think that was a guess on one of Kevin Hart's things.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, man, they did, man. They let.
I was telling Chuck earlier. They had. You saw the picture of the people climbing the wall to get in, right? So there's the actual video. This guy's reaching over the rail. Come to find out, he's reaching down, trying to pull his wife up. Him and his wife were trying to climb up. He got over the rail. She was trying to go up. She couldn't reach his hand, and those hands got slippery, and boom, like shit was fucked up. There was, and by shit I mean her, like them ankles, them shins.
It's like what Hawkeye did to Black Widow at the end of Endgame.
Exactly.
He sacrificed her to get the Soul Stone.
Jesus, spoiler.
He definitely got the Soul Stone because she was down. Somebody needs to somebody put the Mario Brothers music behind it. Somebody needs to go ahead and put Thanos behind that shit while she's trying to climb up.
Yeah.
And so you have to make a sacrifice. And then boom, my ass is down.
Oh my God, that would be hysterical. We got the time stone. We got what is this? Oh, this is my Chick-fil-A stone.
Why the cops sat at the door saying you can't be here? Because that's easy.
I didn't read that. I just want to know. Huh.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you right now, they could have had like Hood Club security. None of that would have happened.
Oh, definitely not Hood Club security. Oh, they would have had hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could have. All they had to do was turn a bolt lock, and they wouldn't have had that problem.
Yeah, they opened the.
There's videos of them opening the doors. Yeah. I'm telling you, they were ordered to do so.
I think so too. Yeah.
There's reports from some of the not cabinet members, but their assistants that they were on the phone threatening the families of these police officers to let these people in. And there's a video of them at a watch party watching it. Like there's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I saw one today where like they opened the doors. You remember the bad kid on the bus who opened the emergency door for no reason? The alarm goes off. That's what the security guards look like.
School. No,
you went to a close school. You went to a close school, maybe. You probably got.
My parents dropped me off in our Lincoln Navigator.
So let me see what else happened. Then the cops letting the people in. The people scaling. People putting their feet up on Nancy Pelosi's. Oh, now okay. So
that shit was funny.
The FBI has been looking for the people that have been in there, and they've been tweeting asking for assistance. I'm like, you're the fucking FBI, and they've posted the shit online,
and it's worked. They have 3 Instagram pages and 2 Twitters, and they've caught like 45 people.
Okay, cool. But that's just 45 people out of how many? Yeah. I will see how it plays out. But just for ratings, 45 people.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We're like, here's what you do. You evacuate all the Congress people and then shut the doors. And you arrest everybody that's
right. Yeah. Listen, I don't know what it is about Trump. He's like white Little John. Because he gets up there and says something on the mic, and these motherfuckers get amped. B, I haven't only seen Little John be able to do that, man. I haven't seen nobody in history, no political leader. It's the king of Trump. That's it, dog. It's dangerous, dog. It was like let out. It was like let out in that motherfucker, dog.
I gotta post that you said that shit. Trump is the white Little John in the way.
I never seen nothing like it, man.
Yeah, yeah. Trump doing Little John. What? Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh, so also speaking of which, they finding like tweets and shit. Twitter suspended his account today
Permanently.
permanently.
And Facebook is gonna they're permanently suspending him too. It's okay. He has Parler and Amazon.
What's Parler? I just found out like Parler a couple days ago.
Parler is like it's a I guess a Nazi Twitter. I would assume. That's the way I can describe it. It's a Nazi Twitter. It's like Facebook for people who it's Facebook for people like your grandparents that like can do stuff that your grandparents could only think about doing.
Yeah.
Like
there's like a dark web. Like Parler is like the pale web.
Yeah, it's the dark web for people who don't like people who are dark. Like I mean, it's the best way to describe it, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know why they called it Parlor. Like I want to know why that. Like why is it called the trailer park or some shit?
It's called a Parlor because it's the white barbershop.
Yeah, but it's not spelled Parlor. It's spelled with an ER.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, well, that makes sense because they can't fucking spell. I can't tell you how many tweets yesterday that these assholes we're storming the Capitol. It's OL, you dumb shit.
Oh man,
AL.
That bothered the hell out of me.
Yeah, like
the AL.
The grammar Nazi in me was upset at the real Nazis in them.
Oh man,
y'all are fucking hilarious. By the way. Oh my god.
Ditto.
Yeah, they're like, we're storming the Capitol. I was like, what did Capitol Grill do to them? They have delicious steaks. I'm trying to figure out. They donate to their own cause.
Do you remember that show, Capitol Critters? Do you remember that show? I turned to my wife and I was like, I hope the rats from Capitol Critters make it out safely. And she goes, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, Capitol Critters? She goes, I was like 4 when that came out. And I was like, I hate you.
So
look at this educated ass audience you have. Motown's like, parlor is French for to speak.
That's parlay.
That's parlay. Yeah.
But why would they be trying to be fancy and speaking French?
Yeah, they hate the French.
Right. Dude. They hate anybody that's not American.
They call it freedom fries, freedom kissing.
These people make no sense.
Freedom manicures.
And listen, I'm gonna pull out the little olive branch here. My olive branch got thorns on it. I don't believe everyone who voted for that dude is like that. But the fact that you have people that adamant should make you not want to vote for that person.
Right.
I had this discussion with multiple people that I know that were hit more for Trump. And I was like, look, I'm not saying that you're a racist for voting for him. I'm not saying you're a white supremacist. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're a Nazi. But if Nazis and white supremacists and all these type of people rally behind this person, you should probably think twice about what the fuck you're voting for.
Listen,
it's like, well, I'm not like Hitler, but I really love to paint. Like, what?
Yeah. Listen, if R. Kelly is like, hey, I'm setting up a dating site, and I'm like, I don't go on there for the things R. Kelly goes on there, but I'm on the site. Nah, me. I'm guilty by being on peonme.com. I'm guilty, dog. I shouldn't be on the site.
Oh my God.
So if people flying out to Jeffrey Epstein's island every weekend, you going just for, the view in the rooms.
You ain't never seen a coconut. You like, I just want to see coconut.
But you ain't never seen what's going on the other side. You don't, but everybody's telling you, hey, fam be doing some nasty shit on that other side, and that's damn near illegal. You're like, well,
yeah, you go stay at one of Jeffrey Epstein's like little. This is my vacation home. Like those paintings in Scooby Doo where like the eyes tend to follow you. except it's not that. It's the penis. The penis just tends to follow you in every painting.
It's like you ever been hit hard and you see this little thing in the corner of your eye.
Yeah,
so what is that?
It's like, what is that? Oh, it's a dick.
Oh, the voyable part of it, and they have Yeah, but Butler's like, that's part of the ambiance, sir. Oh, we all got dicks. We all got a little dick floating. Okay,
Little float dicks.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Like a bachelorette party. They're just part of the
I
experience.
see that shit ain't in the brochure no more. Look at it in the fine print. They go a little dick gonna float. I ain't know that. Does it go away when I get on the plane? Can I just chew gum and it pops out? Okay.
Can't wait till we like blow up for real. This is just shit that we do all
We're
the
never gonna blow up for real because they're gonna pull this shit and we're gonna get.
time.
They're gonna look at my Twitter and see how many times I've told Ted Cruz to go fuck himself. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, well, we can't put him on Showtime."
Hey, Ted Cruz probably got the tweet and was like, I'm trying.
Yeah. I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but they said, I can't sit here and stand to watch Ted Cruz's baby beard anymore. And I was like, this is CNN. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Oh, speaking of news channels, right? I watched Fox News that night just to see. It was either that night or the night after, just to see, okay,
the perspectives.
Yeah, because you gotta see like all sides. Because the crazy thing is you can hear you can see the visuals. Like the same video get played, right? And you see what's going on. There's audio. You hear exactly what's going on. You understand the full spectrum of the video, right? But then I went over to Fox News, same clip, and it was when the lady took that L because she tried to climb through the window. I'll leave it at that. So and Tucker Carlson was on. If you're gonna go all in, go dive.
Oh yeah, you went full in, dog.
I was all boom, Tucker.
That's like shooting heroin right into your testicle. Watching. It's just like, you know what, we're gonna John Belushi this and just go full balls to the wall.
Hey, bros, you don't ease your way in. You gotta dive all the way in.
Yeah, what is this?
Heroin when you test it.
Oh my God, I gotta find a heroin addict and have them try that. I got some heroin.
Tell me, you do heroin and you nut. Does it make you feel on SNL? Yeah.
Me and my friend Chuck Glass got a bet going. We got 5 Mountain Dews on it. Come on.
Yeah, because I need a fifth chin.
Yo, Tucker. So he starts off. So he's talking about the lady, and he was saying that the lady was shot by federal agents standing in the hallway of the Capitol building. And if there's a video, we're not going to play it here, but you can go look it up on the internet.
I'll look it up on the internet. Fuck it.
And then no, this is what he's saying, right? This is his words in his intro. And she was a young lady, about 22, blonde hair, and that was the description. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's go back to that whole segment that you gave as far as the intro. You saying the lady is standing in the hallway. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
You playing with your feather duster? What the hell?
Sorry.
How is your cat, by the way?
He's dying.
Okay. Well, they was walking.
I tried to hold that smile, so. Hey man, heard your cat sick. How's it going? Oh, he's fucking dead. So let's talk about.
I'm willing to sacrifice this for the cause. My cat is being sacrificed for Joe Biden and Kamala.
Continue. Sorry, Barry.
Sorry, Barry.
All right. So, like the lady standing in the hallway, you would think, one, you're saying we're not going to play it here. You can go look it up on the internet. No, the age range of the people that are watching Fox News aren't going to pull up that shit on their phone or their computer to verify what was going on.
Yeah.
They're going to automatically assume whatever he's about to give them is true. He said the girl is standing in the hallway. You would think she just walked through the door to go into the hallway of the Capitol building, and a federal agent was like, no, shoot you. He completely disregarded the fact that they just knocked out the window to the door that led to the hallway and tried to climb through it.
Not only that.
Are you talking about the girl who? Oh, you're talking about the girl who got shot in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Now, listen, I gotta be honest with you. I was like, they had the door barricaded with like some of my grandmother's furniture. I was like, that's the old chair from the good room. Right. Blocking that motherfucker.
I can't believe
they were like trying everything.
How do you take the plastic off before you put it there? You leave the plastic on to wipe it.
Yo, and I saw the video, man. Unfortunately, and I was like, I try to be unbiased. I'm like, okay, hey, what's a justified shooting? What's not? Listen, man, she hopped through that window like Chitara in the Thundercats, and she got shot. And them people looked at her as if she hadn't been shot. This is how idiotic they are. They looked at her like, well, they wouldn't do that to us.
Well, yeah. No,
There's no way they would shoot at us. Like, she's shot. Y'all need to help her.
Did you see the Fox News clip where they're following? They have a reporter following the group as they're going in, and you see paramedics with a stretcher coming out, and the news anchor goes, "So what is that?" And as they're panning, they're following it. You have a paramedic on the top of her doing CPR. One paramedic trying to give her oxygen, and she is lifeless. Just gushing, and I'm like, "Oh, that just aired live."
I didn't know that happened.
It is. I'm not. I would find it, but I don't want to show it. But it was horrific to look at, and it was just. And the news is like, "Oh, not the news, but a certain news station is like she's a decorated veteran." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Nah, dude, domestic terrorist who stormed the Capitol. She got shot. She's the only one who got shot." Luckily, but 4 or 5 other people are dead, right? 4 of the people are dead? Yeah.
5, yes, it's a total of 5 people, including a police officer.
They beat him to death with a fire extinguisher. They bludgeoned him to death with a fire extinguisher. So, this is now I'm getting upset. This whole back to blue bullshit is nothing but that. It was just
bullshit,
oh, Black Lives Matter. No, Blue Lives Matter. No, Black lives don't matter to you, so you need to have the opposite of that. Yeah. Number 2, watching that chick fall off the wall and having all those people climb over it just proved that for the last 4 years, them saying to build a wall meant nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if we had a wall because obviously people can climb motherfuckers.
Yeah. And these aren't great athletes. This is Canada in the Olympics.
in the Summer Olympics.
In the Summer Olympics, yeah, you're right. You gotta be clear. You gotta clarify. You're really watching the Olympics and you be like, "What the fuck is Australia?" You waiting? Yeah. Oh, there you go. They go Australia right there.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely. The whole thing was just a very upsetting and angering day. I think between me unfriending and being unfriended, I think I lost like 35 people yesterday on my social media.
Well,
which is to me a pretty acceptable number.
I'm gonna put together a memoir called "Fuck 'Em." And it's just going to be like a little scrapbook. And I'm going to be like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, like, "Hello, boys and girls. I was unfriended today by Tony Stinson out of Iowa. Fuck him." I'm going to just go through each page.
We're going to have to start our own show because, like I said, we're going to get canceled. We'll just have to start our own show called Fuck 'Em.
No, we'll find out. We can always be on The Daily Show.
That's true. That is true. Could be on The Daily Show. I love Trevor Noah.
I'm gonna see if I can get Roy on next season.
Roy.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm gonna pull some strings so I can get Roy on here.
Yeah. Man, it really is sad. Honestly, it really is sad that happened. That like how the whole thing went down.
Yeah.
Like my man really just dropped in there for a speech and said, "Go tear that shit up," and flew off in a helicopter like a supervillain. He really did. This would have been a better plot for Wonder Woman than the actual Wonder Woman plot. Donald Trump should be the Wonder Woman villain.
Only if he wears the same cheetah costume. Go get him, boys. Use your
So let me ask y'all a question. If you had the ability, so let's say you had 70 million fans, right? That would do whatever the fuck y'all said. Would you take advantage of that shit, or would you?
Not to incite violence, but I'd be like, "Hey, send me $20," and then you'd never hear from me again.
I would tell them all to adopt an abandoned pet.
Aww.
That would be it. Like, go get it because my cat's gonna die. I gotta go get one. Yo, adopt an abandoned pet. Yeah, you fuckers.
That's a very honorable cause. I would definitely take advantage of it in some way, obviously to do good in the world, because I'm an avid believer in making the world a better place. I know you guys are too. Like, it's using the forces of, someone said that this is an inevitable, or it was someone tweeted from the West Wing, the show. It was a line that says, this is not the real West Wing, because they know they can't anymore. That radicalism and extremism is a byproduct of democracy. In order to have democracy, you have to have this side. It's a whole episode on it. I don't mind it, but it's really an episode.
But if you think about this shit, like if anybody else, any other group of people would have did the same exact shit, they would not have made it, especially if they knew about this shit a month ago. It's true that said everybody we're meeting, it's like stuff, the threads in the comment section, their tweets are saying we're going to storm the Capitol, and then the cops get on TV and say we had no intel. How?
The only people who could have gotten away with this, there's two other groups that could have gotten away with this. Who? I'm going to say New Kids on the Block and Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan could have they would have gone out there and they would be like, nah, this is for the kids. Wu-Tang's for the kids. And I believe the motherfuckers have been like, you know what? Go ahead, RZA. Speak your mind. And I think New Kids on the Block, they would be able to do it just because no one would recognize them anymore in the 40s.
I think the New Kids on the Block are probably in their 50s now.
They would have blended in. They're the old motherfuckers on the block.
Them motherfuckers going into the Capitol step by step. Gotta get to you, girl. As the Nancy Pelosi, they're running towards it. Step one. We can steal all their guns. Stop
you know who became that? Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz would just be like, I love this band. That's my Ted Cruz, by the way.
That's
my Ted Cruz. Thank you.
Oh.
I think the only other people that could have stormed the Capitol as well is probably like Pokemon. Like if just a bunch of Pokemon win it, they'd be like, "Aw, so cute." Let them battle it out. Trial by combat. Like come on in, you adorable little shits.
This is like some movie type shit. No, this is like a movie plot for real. Like stuff we see on the. That's the crazy shit that
They've made 3 movies about this. All 3 of them with Morgan Freeman and Gerard Butler. Eagle Has Fallen. London Has Fallen.
This one we called White House is Wildin'.
Oh man.
Like, we've seen crazy movie plots and we're like, wow, shit, that's crazy. Wow, that really happened. Oh, they turned on them. Wow, that's crazy. Then you see that shit in real life, people like, no, that's not what happened. Yes, the fuck.
Yes, it is.
I'm serious. Yo, real talk. I was working and I'm on Facebook and I'm like,
we get it. You have a job.
I'm like, people are. I gotta clarify sometimes. They be like, all I see, man, is got joke shirt. He must not have money. I got money, damn it. And I'm like, man, there's no way. Y'all exaggerating. You're just anxious to get this over with. There's no way, man. And I turned that shit on to see the cast of Dukes of Hazzard climbing the fucking wall.
Someone posted on TikTok. It's like storm the castle on Saturday and Sunday. You show them in church. My God is greater. My God is stronger.
Yo, people are gonna be looking shook at Bob Evans this Sunday. Like,
that's true.
Are you there?
No, why are all these people at Golden Corral celebrating? We stormed the castle. Like, sorry, all of our party rooms are booked. We don't know why.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, I was watching so Breakfast Club did like their Donkey of the Day signature thing where they pull out whoever did something stupid in recent days. So the Donkey of the Day was the FBI because the FBI asking for help us recognize people. One, don't you have like technology, facial recognition shit? So then
our iPhones have emojis where you can send text as your face. Like you do the work for them.
I will say this as a person who knows people who work in the government, they use BlackBerries. They're still on BlackBerry.
That's because they're all analog.
So then, Charlemagne, one of the hosts, puts up video clips of everybody who recorded themselves in the Capitol doing shit. They're introducing themselves. Hey, yeah, this is Tom. Tom, whatever, from the city and state. I'm like, how can you not find them?
Oh, they'll find him. They're gonna find him.
Yeah.
They arrested. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna. It's not gonna be that hard. It's just gonna take time, and they're gonna be like, it's a game. It's a game of racist guess who. They're like, ooh.
Game of racist guess who. Was he wearing a hat? Was it red?
I know. Limp Bizkit must be pissed because now he has to comb his hair and shit.
He can't wear red hats no more.
Fred Durst is just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I would be surprised at who would be out there. Because what's crazy is some a lawyer from Bradenton, I think was the guy that took the podium. There was a picture of him.
Oh yeah.
There were people from Arkansas. I saw that the founder of Proud Boys Hawaii is in an interracial relationship. And
he got arrested yesterday.
He did.
Yeah. I don't think you can't help but be in an interracial relationship in Hawaii.
That's true. The volcano gods demand it.
I don't know if there's 2 consecutive white people in Hawaii.
There's 2 consecutive. They're just all at Disney's Alani Resort.
So you assume the wife was
Hawaiian, which
no,
is
no, she's Chinese.
Nope.
Oh, what was she?
Black.
Was it Eve?
No.
You can tell by the claw tattoos on her titties.
Oh, was not Eve.
Candace Owens. Who was it?
No.
Candace Owens. No, it was Stacey Dash.
Let me see if I can pull this. Let me see. Oh, I'm doing it. Let me see if I can pull this picture up.
Was it one of the underserved members of Destiny's Child? Was it Latavia? She's just looking for a way out.
No, Beyonce beheaded them and ate their souls. There can be only one.
Listen, man.
I'm a Survivor is autobiographical.
They claim they're not racist, the Proud Boys. They just do racist things.
Proud
Boys claiming they're not racist, like Tony Tiger claiming he's not a tiger.
Oh, that's sad. They have a
That's
child.
a sister. Yeah.
Oh, she got duped.
That's a sister right there, dog. She got beat.
If you blow it up, she kind of looks like Aisha Tyler, but it's really small on my screen. No, she doesn't. Never mind.
No, listen, the baby's not okay with their relationship. Look at the baby. No. The baby is something right here.
How is he white, she black, and that baby actually look like Hawaiian? Look at that baby. That baby looks like he wants to carve me a coconut. And
that baby looks like one of the correspondents on the Daily Show. What's his dude name? Larry? What was the guy here that's on the show? Larry? I forgot his name now.
I love that guy.
Anyway, the baby looks like every nigga on the Daily Show. You never see nobody black people on the Daily Show lighter than a brown paper bag.
It's actually not a baby. They had a little person for a server, and they're like, "Will you take a picture with us?" And he's like, "Why?"
Yeah, that dude is definitely in a good Charlotte cover band.
Called OK Charlotte.
Get the fuck out of my way.
And then let's see if I can pull up. I should do this earlier.
Does your guy have a cow tusk headdress on? I'm just looking at all the comments now.
Yeah, listen, man. That dude was definitely. I was like, oh, this is Altered Beast we're watching.
He said Altered. For those that don't get how genius that joke was, ladies, you had a Sega Genesis and you collected 3 blue or red orbs, depending on what player and you turn into the actual Altered Beast. Oh my! To be able to pull that reference off so eloquently.
That's great.
He looks like he's LARPing as a Minotaur. He's like, I'm here to fuck your freedom. I like this. Did your guy have a cow tusk headdress on? Well, it's either Barney Rubble, Fred Flintstone, or this dude.
Yeah.
What's his name? he goes by the QAnon shaman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks like he does Dances with Wolves reenactments on the weekends.
Dances with bullshit. What did I say? He just comes out like Kevin Costner's ass, and he's just like
Yeah.
that.
Nikki Little is right. That guy's an actor. He's an actor.
He's an
But
actor.
he's an actor as a profession, but he is the shaman. Like, he does promote these theories.
Yeah, Mel Gibson's an actor, and he's also anti-Semitic. So you can be two things.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I just got a text message about somebody from my high school's trolling.
Trolling what?
Trolling comments on Facebook.
On this? On our face? On this?
No, not on here, but just like other people's pages.
I was like, bring it. I like it.
No. So like he reports people who basically been making comments about Trump supporters.
Oh, I've been doing it the other way. So like, I just stopped fighting. So now I just report them because I'm 37. I'm gonna report you, and then go to one picture from 8 years ago and say your babies are ugly. Like, just random.
Oh, word.
I think that because the Simpsons. I think that was fake. I think someone actually drew that.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's because I saw that. I was like, oh, but I couldn't find any reference to an episode or anything like that. So, but if you can find a clip and prove me wrong, that'd be great, Amanda. Because I'm a big Simpsons fan. If y'all don't know, I'm a huge Simpsons fan. In everything they do, I worship. Sometimes I wear my buffalo hat. I am the Lizard Queen.
So, any predictions? Because the next 2 weeks is about to be wild as shit. It's going to be a long 2 weeks.
I think the Trump supporters are going to do a flash mob at the inauguration, and the complete lack of rhythm is going to knock the planet off its axis. It's going to bring about the apocalypse.
That's sad. That's really logical. Like, I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson probably like,
That's it.
Work. I don't know. The next 2 weeks. Well, they're trying to do a speedy impeachment to keep him from doing anything else. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
But the next 2 weeks, I don't think he's going to do anything specifically. I think his kids are. I definitely think that there's going to be like Ted Cruz can't not do something. Does that make sense? Like he has to. If he's not absorbing hate, he shrinks like the mother in Tangled. Like, he needs to comb hair and quote Mein Kampf in order to get his youth.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think the inauguration is going to be public. I think it's going to be held indoors. I think it's going to be private. I think it's going to be, they'll broadcast it obviously, but they're not going to. It's going to be like a military installation at that place for a long time.
What if they do the inauguration and then Biden, and then someone comes and takes off Biden's mask, and it's Donald Trump, and he's like, "I wouldn't have got away with it. It wasn't for you rotten kids." And it's just it's just 4 kids, the Scooby-Doo bunch.
If that's the case, I welcome the Earth coming off of its axis. Just instant evaporation. I'm fine.
Oh, man, this is some wild shit, and it's not like over like anybody's life. It's because people can't accept the fact that they lost.
I know. That's
I wonder what happened at the end of the Civil War. Did they like try to
I was having this serious discussion with somebody about this. They said something about how they're making that lady a hero who got shot. And I'm like, yeah, in like 15, 20 years, there's going to be called the Daughters of the Capitol or something, and they're going to start erecting statues of Donald Trump around the South, like they did after the Civil War. That's why we have so many Confederate statues around the South, is constructed them to keep the South alive. Like, after Lincoln was shot, the vice president who took over, I can't remember which one it was, he's the one who shut down all the Reconstruction.
Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, he was extreme racist.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's out there.
Yeah, so
he's solid, dog. He's solid race.
Mm-hmm.
I love
his racism was. Some good
Chef kiss.
racism.
Mm.
Yeah.
A little
This
razzle
tastes like Selma with just a side of you shouldn't be drinking out of my water fountain.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you run from president from prison? I don't know.
If Def Jam, you can. I don't know about a country.
Now, I'm not getting too excited about these arrests being made because you can be arrested, cool. You can be charged, yada yada yada, cool. For example, Lori Loughlin, she did a crime that's supposed to be punishable by however long they think you should be in there. She went to jail for 2 months.
That's because the court had mercy.
They should make her fight Martha Stewart.
No, she should fight. She should have to fight Kimmy Gibbler in some type of just throw a Bowie knife on a table and be like, "Go at it."
Yeah, it's how they have to fight the same way you got into the Joker game. I have one slot open. Break a pool stick if you like.
That's weird. The boss told me to kill you.
That's how it should be.
I hope everybody watching is having fun because I'm having a blast. This isn't a real BSN, but we're just like this is what happens when the three of us just hang out and drink and just shoot the shit.
Yeah, like Celebrity Deathmatch. Yes.
Yes. Let's get it on.
A white collar crime celebrity deathmatch.
This is how you control like the president, right? I don't think the president should have like an army at his disposal. So like when like world leaders have beef, I think what they need to do is fight it out themselves. And whoever that says a lot of people having to jump in and getting killed. Because it's like one person's been talking shit all this time, right? I feel like if you're the one talking all the shit, you're the one that have to fight.
My money is on Merkel. She's tiny, but she looks scrappy. She's German.
Scrappy.
So you know she'll murder somebody.
Meghan Markle?
Angela.
What?
Oh, I heard
the
Markle.
German chancellor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like Trudeau has hands. I think Justin Trudeau up there in Canada, he might have hands, dog.
He does, but people are like, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then the only thing is he'll come in war paint, but it'll be blackface, and we'll be like, "Yo, Justin." He's like, "No, it's just war paint. You can't do beige war paint. You can't." It's
what kind of war? A rap battle? Get the fuck out of here.
You can't do that.
It's not a rap battle.
This isn't Brittany, Trudeau. Go away.
Motherfuckers be like, "Is that Lenny Kravitz?" Oh, Justin Trudeau in blackface. Somebody get him. Justin, you can't.
Lenny Kravitz. Oh, I loved you in the Hunger Games. No, I'm Justin Trudeau. Oh, this is problematic. That's funny.
I had money on you at over under too.
See, the president, he has an army at his disposal, but he doesn't also. Like, he has to get approval from Congress for the most part. Well, you're supposed to. Well,
yeah. As you can see.
Yeah,
he's Joffrey. He's Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Is he or is he Ramsay?
Ramsay was smart and manipulative, and this dude is a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Someone on BBC was saying, look, the only reason that Trump was defeated is because he was so hapless. He was not smart enough in certain areas to really get this done. But imagine someone who has the political savvy and actually puts diabolical people like he had Rudy Giuliani speaking for him.
Yeah.
Like, but imagine if you had someone who's like, you ever get those villains like Umbridge from Harry Potter, where you're just like, oh my God, it just infuriates you. Mm-hmm. Someone who's smart and manipulative and can work the system properly. They're like, this is dangerous. They're going to put, I'm telling you, they're going to be no less than 100 new laws for presidential behaviors and things. They're going to be called the Trump laws.
Yeah.
They're going to put stopgaps in the way of this forever happening.
Yeah. Again. It's going to be called the Dickhead Accords.
No, it'll have to be called the Mushroom Dickhead Accords. It's
The thing is, man, all Biden has to do is for the next 4 years is just, I'll be happy to wake up and nothing happened.
That's it.
Well, here's
Today,
the thing.
President Biden said nothing. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Whew.
that's great. We're not at war with everybody. Phenomenal.
We need to jot this shit down. This is a few sketches. That would have been great.
That's okay. It's recorded.
I don't want to scroll back through the shit.
I watch it. I rewatch every show I'm on, and then it helps me come. Anyways, the I don't know.
Maybe we should end there.
And that should be no.
Since Chuck's finished, we should just finish.
Hey, it's impressive. It lasted 53 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to fucking say. What were we talking about?
I don't remember now. I'm trying to wipe that out of my memory.
Yeah.
The only way you get that out of your brain is with a bullet.
Like Joffrey and
yeah, how he's diabolical and shit.
The dickhead accords.
Yeah, laws gonna be made so that way nobody can do this again.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I finished all those jokes. Those jokes were all done. This is a completely new premise. I didn't write it down.
Completely new premise.
I didn't write it down. Should have put it in my phone, but it didn't. Eating chicken fingers, I got distracted.
How do you feel about the Twitter suspension?
The human in me is glad. The comedian in me is sad.
You can always go from another account.
He could.
Like another.
He could, but they're gonna find him. They're gonna figure it out. He can go to Parler. Parler's never gonna do anything to him.
What about the let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. Lady falling, people shot the angle. Warning. I don't want to keep talking about her getting popped, but I keep seeing it on loop on my timeline.
Mm.
Oh, there was a doc that said that I need to verify that, but the guy who had his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk could serve.
Oh, he's in prison right now too.
But I think the doc said the max he could serve would be like a year.
Hey, year's a year.
Year's a year, yeah.
You don't want to tack shit onto that like they do in the TV shows. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect swift justice for any of this, like any severe punishments, nothing. Mainly because of the way the country is right now.
Yeah,
I don't expect any of that shit to happen. So
it's hotspot stuff, man. You don't want to martyr any of those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's the same argument people had behind. Oh, they don't want Trump to. They don't want anyone to take a shot at Trump or assassinate him or anything because all he's become is a martyr.
Yeah,
you want him to flame out on his own and just let it go.
Yeah,
and that's what I said. I'm like, oh God, hope someone takes him. Like, I don't. I hope he just flames out on it. He's his own downfall. Give him enough rope, he'll hang himself.
Yeah,
She did.
I was checking to make sure nothing else happened.
I just want him to go the way of Nickelback
And become Canadian.
And people liked Nickelback, and all of a sudden they were like, no one never liked it. I want him to be Nickelback.
Oh. Look at this photograph of my tweets.
Blockbuster says they are officially terminating Trump's Blockbuster account. We'll seek litigation for his late fees. Did you see the speech last night, though?
I did
not.
He did a speech last night saying that the rioting was wrong, protesting was wrong, yada, yada, yada.
I tell my doctor I'm going to lose weight every year, too. It's all bullshit.
Oh, Lindsey Graham. That's what I meant to bring up. Lindsey Graham was in the airport, and Trump supporters stormed him and were calling him a traitor.
And he's getting it from our side, too. He's getting it from the liberal side, too, being like, hey,
Nobody wants to. Everybody wants to resign. Like, why would you resign 2 weeks before you get fired? You ain't going to be there anyway. You might as well just ride that shit out. You basically just going on vacation early.
Yeah, that's like being on the Falcons and retiring once the comeback was over. Like, you know what? I'm not a Falcon anymore. This is the fourth quarter. You done gave up 28 points.
I quit right before it was tied, so I didn't really lose.
Yeah. It sounds like
No, I'm trying to find my favorite tweet.
It's something Kyrie Irving would do.
There's I can't seem to find it. So there's one of the White House reporters was saying that everybody who's left, it's the feeling is very sad and mournful and downtrodden because those who are left, if they don't have a job lined up already, are now going to be unemployable. And someone tweeted back at them and they said, just give them a $600 check. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Woo.
It had like 35
bars. Bars.
Wait, this is my favorite. This motherfucker spit.
So this is this motherfucker spit. Let me see if I can pull up the Lindsay. I guess he just recently did an interview.
Oh, the Lindsey Graham. Lindsay.
Like we had an actual show besides like this one. Do you know how fun writer's room would be?
Tarik could be drunk most of the time.
Yeah, I probably would make it.
And then he'd show up. He'd have 18 pages written of phenomenal jokes. He'd be like, "Where's this come from?" He'd be like Kanye when you say good morning. Shut the fuck up. He'd be like, all right. Well, it's like working with Tracy Morgan.
I did it in the Uber. Way over here.
Let's see. Let me bring this video up for y'all.
As opposed to me, I'd be up all night making sure it's perfect, making sure
coming to your previous videos.
I'll be asleep. Like, let me see if I can pull that shit up. Yup, here we go. I don't know if I can get the audio in too.
That was helpful. It hit the mark. I'm calling on President-elect Biden to pick up the phone and call Nancy Pelosi and the squad to end the second impeachment. President Trump gave a statement last night that was helpful. It hit the mark. He wants to move on to a peaceful transfer of power. He wants this to end. I've been with him most of the day. He's going to focus on his agenda, his successes for the American people in the next few days. But Joe Biden said it's up to Congress regarding impeachment. No, President-elect Biden, it's up to you. Pick up the phone, call Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the squad and tell them, stand down. This will destroy the country even further. You have the power to do that. The question is, do you have the courage to do it? I'm calling on Biden.
Man, he sounds like someone talking to his homeboy's girlfriend for him. Listen, man, he just wants to get his clothes and stuff. He just wants this over with. He ain't trying to get back with you. He just come on, man. You don't got to call the police on him, man. Just let him get his stuff.
You can even change your Netflix password. He's not going to freak out.
Let my boy get his shit, man. Hell, don't do this, Deborah. You tripping.
No. That dude looks like a sperm in a sport coat. Fuck him. Fuck him. That motherfucker. He's one of those Nazis that was just like, I was just following orders. And then he tries to play all innocent. And he's like, you know what? Hitler wasn't a bad guy. Great facial grooming. I know it's a little mustache with a little Charlie Chaplin. Yes, he stole it. But, he stole Poland too. No big deal. And fuck him. Fuck them all.
Yeah, he definitely looks like Red Skull.
Like you would just get him like ran up on in the airport, and now you're on TV. It's fine. Just pick up the phone. He do his video.
The airline lost his tie apparently too.
Yeah, he's just like he's ready. He's ready for an escort.
You know who he looks like in that picture? He looks like the Dallas Cowboys former coach. He's like, it just didn't work out. I know we went 27, but I still love my team and my coaches. What do you mean I'm not good?
He looks like the little chicken hawk that Falcon Leghorn used to try to train.
He looks like a piece of bird shit on a seat. That's the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. He's pale, white, and shitty.
I'm gonna pull up the chicken hawk.
He does. You know what he looks like? He looks like if Mitch McConnell, before Mitch McConnell, evolved as a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell is the final phase. This is Charmander. Yeah, see, you drop the chin, in sync the eyes. He looks like Mitch McConnell. He looks like if Mr. Rogers really touched the children.
If Mitch with what?
Mr. Rogers actually touched children. He looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy that uses a strap-on. That's what he looks like. I can go all night, fellas. I can do this all day.
Yeah, remember this motherfucker here, man? That's what he looks like.
Huh?
He looks like Chicken Hawk, dog.
Screen.
Wait a second. He was saying, I want to make sure I caught these lines.
President-elect Biden to pick up the phone and call Nancy Pelosi and the squad to end the second impeachment.
Why is he saying the squad like it's a rap group?
The squad. Do you know that the squad is like 4 people? And there's like all these representatives and senators. The squad is like 4 people. It's 4 women.
Yeah.
And he's he's basically like, tell In Vogue and them, tell Charlie's Angels and and Bosley to fucking
for real. Tell Salt and Pepper that we're sorry. Like what?
President Trump gave a statement last night that was helpful. It hit the mark. He wants to move on to a peaceful transfer of power. He wants this to end. I've been with him most of the day. He's going to focus on his agenda, his successes for the American people in the next few days. But Joe Biden said it's up to Congress regarding impeachment. No, President-elect Biden, it's up to you. Pick up the phone, call Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the squad and tell them, stand down. This will destroy the country even further.
But y'all just had people run up in the Capitol. Nobody thought, you know what, tell them people, don't go inside the Capitol, the government building. This could tear up the country.
He looks like he masturbates to recessions.
I found the quintessential who he looks like.
Oh, hold on, let me take my screen off. Go ahead.
I'm gonna share my screen here in just a moment. Share screen. We're gonna do Chrome tab. We're gonna go with this one. Bam. That motherfucker looks like Droopy Dog.
Lindsey Graham does look like Droopy. Oh shit! Hold on.
Like Droopy Dog. He even sounds like Droopy Dog. He even sounds like him.
This is who I was going with. I don't know if it's sharing right now.
I know who you're talking. I know Chicken Hawk. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what he looks like to me.
No, that's Alex Jones. Like, why is his upper body 3 times the width of his hips?
Why is he built like that?
I wish I could share. All right. Dang, I wish I could share all the screens.
Yeah. He's not a complete person, dog. It's like he's a nothing face, like the good guys on Critters.
Yeah, he looks like one of those clay creatures from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You just punch him in the chest and he falls apart.
The fucking putties.
The putties.
That's what the motherfuckers are called, the putties, B. Yeah, what were the hiring practices for Rita Repulsa? She was just like, I just need some niggas to just whoever can fit these pajamas, man. I got one size pajamas. And I don't give a fuck. They're not even educated. I don't care, man. Just send them out there, dog. What are the qualifications?
That's the quality. That's the quality of the army Trump really has.
Oh god!
I got 1,000 pairs of these pajamas. I just need niggas. I need them in.
Oh god!
My god!
Oh, you gotta pull it up. I'll show it for those that haven't seen the Animaniacs.
Oh yeah, I got it pulled up. Hold on. Let me. I accidentally hit the wrong button. That's why it pulled up. But I will share. Hold on. Share screen. Chrome tab. Bam. Share. Ready?
Yeah.
Totally insane. They push me on Main Street.
Hold on. And we're gonna play it again.
Suffering.
The end.
That's fine.
Love
Can
it.
you imagine any other revolution ending like that? With just Alexander Hamilton the motherfuckers were shooting at me for real though, man. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's right. Hercules Mulligan. Ooh, what was? Ooh. Are they? They're trying. No, I'm good.
Now, what worries me is like down the line in the history books, how they're gonna make all this sound. Like, you know, when we read history books, they make everybody sound so heroic and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like the Boston Tea Party, the Patriots gathered together, snuck on the boat.
Victor's right history books. Victor's right history books.
Yeah.
Victor's right history books. This that's I was talking about this too. We don't have an excuse anymore. Democrats don't have an excuse. Well, we couldn't get it done because no, bitch, you have the House, the Senate, and the White House. If you can't get stuff passed, you're going to get stuff passed if it's not just full of bullshit now. Now's the time to do everything. If it's right, you cannot have you don't have an excuse anymore.
I just want one or two things done. I don't know, you know what one or two things those are? I know I want one or two things done. A lot's not going to get done because, I don't have faith in that. Faith in a lot being done.
Biden is a mechanic you take your car to after you ran it into several trees drunk.
Yeah.
He has to get it running again, and then we'll fix everything else.
Yeah.
But
Biden's that mechanic that knows how much money you have. Tell you how to fix it, but it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you. Here's what you can fix with your budget.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about opening that side door.
We can just silicone that sunroof and it won't leak anymore. Sure, your window goes down like this, but it's fine. Hey, it's still open.
Some mechanics be talking about your car like it's a remodeled house. If I were you, I'd take the floors out, put a new floor in, make this a one-story, expand the trunk. What?
Don't go over 37.
A random number, 37.
Yeah, 37, yeah. If you go 38, I cannot be held responsible to what happens to you.
I said 37. Now, what you do after that, that's on you.
Yeah. So listen, I put your engine in your child seat. Your child can't sit in the seat no more. He got to sit where the engine is. That's the only way it's going to work.
To turn left, you open your glove box. To turn right, you just stick your arm out the window and shoot someone a bird. I don't know. Whatever you feel like, whatever makes your heart happy.
There's the street outside. The speed limit is 12. I could not believe that shit when I first saw it.
12.
We had those around here.
Do you know how fast you were going, sir? I don't know, maybe 13? No, sir. You were going 16.
According to the speed limit, that's 4 above. That means I have to cite you with a $200 ticket.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're gonna have to do this. I guess we're gonna have to do this again some other time.
Yeah.
So if you guys like that, I hope that you guys did. Want to make sure that you follow famous Facebook page and subscribe to youtube.com/bears. And then also tune in to the random impromptu meeting of that's what we should call this shit. A meeting of the comedy minds.
Meeting of the comedy minds. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good name.
It's 3 funny dudes. That's what that's just the name. 3 funny dudes.
That works too. 3 funny dudes.
Comedy Oreo.
God damn it.
I knew it was coming. I was coming early. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned. BSN will be returning soon. What day? I don't know. All right. Peace.